Yeah, man. Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What you doing today? Mm. Mm. Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, people. Mm. Yeah, man. Mm. Yeah, man. So, people, today we depend a little, you know, not really anything to, you know, but we are we are try see what we can do today, you know. We are try see what we can do today, you know. Mm. Mm. Yeah, man. Try see what we can do today, you know. Yeah. So, people, today we are going to, you know, unravel what really going on in Jamaica when it come on to our dump site, because we have seen recently where 5 people were unalive. Yes, 5 people were unalive by the state. 5 people was unalive by the state, and we don't know what really caused the unaliving of those 5 persons. So today we are going to try find out what really went down, you know? What really went down on the retirement dump site. Yeah, man, we are try explore what really go down on the retirement dump site. Yeah, man. Um, Many people would not know that waste, dump waste is $1 million. Yeah, man, dump waste is $1 million um, investment all over the world. Yeah, man. If you check out many countries throughout the world, there are certain rules and regulation when it come on to dump site. Dump. Yeah, man. When it come on to dump site, there are certain rules and regulation, you know. So in 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 many parts of the world, dump sites are regulated. In in many parts of the world, dump site is regulated by the government. And we have seen it recently, um, when the Jamaican government make that move to privatize the Riverton City dump. Yeah, man, the government privatize the Riverton City dump, and we have seen where certain certain things that used to go on the dump can't go on again. Certain type of behavior we used to go on the dump can't really take place again. And one heap of thing where people used to do, and one heap of things where people used to, you know, make, you know, take place on the dump that really can't go on again. So this Monday morning on Balaclava TV, I'm, I'm, I must, I must, I must, I must welcome my viewers to my new podcast, Balaclava TV. I know that more time people may saying that why this gentleman doing live them with him face covered, but it is not anything for you to perturb us, you know, because many out there already know who I am, you know. But you know, when it come on to the YouTube space, you have to be a bit, you know, unusual, you know. Nobody can tell we say you have an next I show speed, because I show speed doing things different. You understand? I show speed doing things different. Yeah, man. So uh, I I am imploring my viewers to just have patience, you know, have patience, you know, and everything will just take time and flow until you are acquainted with this style, you know. Yes, so welcome to Balaclava TV. Yeah, man. So people of Jamaica, this morning I am going to unravel. I am going to unravel the mystery. Yeah, man, the mystery around dump site. Yeah, man. So I am. I don't know if many persons did know that um, five gentlemen were shot and killed on a dump site, and I'm going to um, bring you back to the retirement city, the retirement dump site where five persons, including a father, yes, including a father and a son was killed by the security force in retirement in Montego Bay on a dump site.
For
So
years, Jamaicans have heard discussions about fixing the country's waste management system, especially the future of the Riverton City dump. In this video, Prime Minister Andrew
so people, we are going first make an hear how government has taken a drastic step in privatizing the 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 Riverton City dump in St.
For
Andrew.
years, Jamaicans have heard discussions about fixing the country's waste management system, especially the future of the Riverton City dump. In this video, Prime Minister Andrew Holness speaks directly about the government's plans, including the privatization of waste collection, the decommissioning of Riverton City, and the transition toward a new national waste management system.
So we're here with the Waste Management Enterprise team, which was empaneled more than 6 years ago to study the implementation of a comprehensive waste management strategy for Jamaica. The strategy involved the privatization of waste collection, the decommissioning of the Riverton City disposal site, and the parallel construction of a proper landfill with smaller facilities that feed into that landfill, and then ultimately the construction of a waste to energy facility. All three things come together to provide a complete solution for waste. About the waste they generate and how they control and limit the waste they generate. We have had several studies funded by the IDB and other entities. We have had consultants. I believe we have studied the problem from all its dimensions, and there are options on the table. The challenge, of course, is the cost. There is a cost involved in increasing the scale and scope of the municipal waste control and general waste management. But you can't put a cost on your environment. You can't put a cost on how your physical environment looks and feels and how people feel about their built environment. So it is something that we will have to do. We will have to find the fiscal wherewithal to do this. So it means that we have to figure out how to phase this in. We have to figure out how to bring the private sector in to do some of this. And we have to figure out how we can get the population to be more responsible in the waste they generate and how they dispose of that. So today's meeting is to give firm direction as to the next phase in how we treat with waste management in Jamaica. So in terms of the involvement of the private sector, we have taken the decision that we will begin privatization, divestment of waste collection and management in Jamaica. And we already explored and came up with an initial plan for the decommissioning of the Riverton disposal site. We have to make some firm decisions on that, so we will discuss that today as well. We have to make some decisions as to where the landfill will be located, the final decisions. We have identified a site, but we haven't finalized that will be the site. And then we will continue to explore the possibility of the introduction of technology for the final reduction of waste, whether it is waste to energy, whether it is recycling, or other forms of waste reduction and reuse. So today's meeting will result in significant changes and improvement in how Jamaica manages its solid and municipal waste.
But people of Jamaica, one of the thing that the Prime Minister don't come forward and tell the people of Jamaica. One of the things that the Prime Minister do not come forward, and we and Balaclava TV, we have a duty. We have a duty to perform when it comes on to the people of Jamaica. We have to speak the truth when it comes on to certain thing. The Saudi Arabian government invest a lot of money in a Jamaica dumb thing. Yeah, man. The Saudi, the Saudi a Saudi consortium come to Jamaica and invest a lot, especially in the Riverton City dump, because people, one thing with this man here, you know, one thing with this Prime Minister here. This Prime Minister here make it in business to get involved with everything where take place in a Jamaica where money is concerned. Anything at all where poor people, yes, enough people are going to say, I always use poor people. Always I use poor people name for pastime. But people, poor people is always the people them with government try to dispossess when it come on to money making business. Yeah, man. You see, if a man up at Jacksonville and make millions of dollars for nothing, government have to stay far from it. Government have to stay far from it. Because government no fuck around rich man investment. Them always try to get in a poor man business and try to take it away from the poor man. So government find out say people down a Riverton City. Yes. People down a Riverton City a turn millionaire after the dongle. People down a Riverton City a turn millionaire after the dongle down there. So the government see it fit to go down there. The government see it fit to go down there and intercept in the people them business. If you understand when the government find out say Zeeks and Dodos control up the whole of the store them downtown. And them here say Zeeks and Dodos are collect millions of dollars amount time. I don't know if it is what them call some people have it forget a name, extortion. Some call it extortion, while some call it exploitation, as well them put it say. But the the government never like how Zeeks and Dodos are run downtown peacefully. So them intercept with Zeeks and Dodos dump. So them go there, and them mash up the Zeeks and Dodos business, and then them put up Zozo. So Zozo is the answer. Zozo is the answer to Zeeks and Dodos extortion. But this Prime Minister he said that the PMP, yes, the People's National Party, in power throughout the years and legitimize Danmanship on the Riverton City dump, and it now go on under feed them portfolio. So them running fast and say them a privatize the dump. Them a privatize it. So people, what is privatization of the dump? Them fence off certain part. Yes? Them fence off certain part, and then them allow the public to pick out off a certain chuck. There are certain chuck. When certain chuck are coming, certain dump chuck are coming, nobody at all can go on them chuck there. But first, we are refreshing our mind about the 4-man kill in Montego Bay. Listen.
Informed, I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, father and son among 4 shot dead following security operation in Mobay. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Our father and the son are reportedly among 4 men killed Wednesday morning in an alleged confrontation with members of the security forces near the retirement landfill in Montego Bay. The men have been identified as Brian Faircroft, otherwise called TC, and Brian Faircroft Jr., otherwise called TJ. TC, the elder, is a tractor operator who works at the nearby quarry, and TJ is a security guard at the same location. Another man has been identified as Starless, while a name has not been ascertained for the other man. According to the cops, the targeted operation in the retirement community was driven by intelligence. developing ongoing investigations into recent acts of violence in the area, including the murder of a man at the retirement dump on Friday, June 5. They say the violence is linked to an ongoing conflict among individuals operating within the scrap metal trade at the dump. The Independent Commission of Investigations (INDECOM) has since launched a probe into the incident. A strong security presence is known in the community. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to like.
People, you must understand. What would call for a police? What would call for a police to go on a dump 5 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. Me not talk about 5 o'clock a day, you know. 5 o'clock in the morning for special assignment. Special assignment. Imagine that. Special assignment. 5 o'clock in the morning. What do you think about that? But people, I am going to tell you now what really are going now in the real scrap metal and dump business now. Me I gonna make you know what really take place. Me I gonna make you know what really take place. People, there are certain places, in the world. There are certain places in the world where you have to understand. Certain places in the world you have to understand where the dump, when it come on to the dump is $1 million business. When I say million, I mean multi-billion dollar business. And people, the government in Jamaica ready to cash in. Yeah, man. The government of Jamaica ready to cash in on the multi-billion business.
12-year-old Richie Spicer Mondi and his mother have lived
The government ready for cash in on the $1 billion dump business. But I want to listen to this documentary. Listen it peacefully.
Getting an education and playing with other children, Richie has to go to the Dundora dump site, where he tries to make a living by picking and selling plastics.
This is in Kenya.
I have to go to the dump site because we are poor. I can't go to school because I can't afford the school fees. I used to try to go to school anyway, but every time I was sent back home. I was told I have debts to pay. So what choice do I have?
This is Kenya.
While her son goes to collect waste,
Kenya.
Maureen Aoko, who is sick and cannot work, stays behind. The single mother is HIV positive and feels constantly weak despite medication. She says because of the stigma attached to the disease, she and her son are treated like outlaws in their own community.
There are times when I'm so desperate that I just start crying. I ask myself, what kind of life do I have? Will there ever be a day when I will be healed, where I'll be like everyone else? There are times when I'm angry.
People, you see, after I play this video, yeah, we're not going to come to some conclusion. And we're not going to find out outcomes and the reason why the man them get unalive and the retirement dump in Montego Bay. Listen carefully. This is all dumb business.
She says she is plagued by a guilty conscience for not being able to send her son to school and by fear for his safety.
It's like the dump site has demons who ask for blood. There are days when there is just too much evil.
You hear what she say? The dump site coming like it a demon and it a ask for blood. Yes, the dump site. Demon. Lord Jesus Christ. Demon on the dump site, and it look like the demon them are ask for blood. Listen please.
Oh, seriously. You hear of people killing each other. Someone stabbed someone else with a knife or killed someone with a bottle. Sometimes you also hear that the trucks just reverse without paying attention and run someone over. So when he goes off, I can only pray to God to protect him, to look out for him, because on the dump site, many bad things happen.
Richie says it's every man for himself at the dump site. He's scared of the older boys and men who tried to steal the waste he has collected. Just yesterday he was attacked, a traumatizing experience.
I was scavenging like I usually do in the morning. I picked a full sack of plastic. Something told me I should hide it. When I came back for it, I found a guy called Mwalo had taken my sack. I told him, Mwalo, this is mine.
This is dumb life.
He locked me up inside the truck. It was about 7 in the morning. I don't know if he was sent by the devil. He beat me up until 10 o'clock that evening.
People may have to unravel how people live them life and dump, and now government want to take over where poor people in a Jamaica live off a dump.
A climate of fear has taken hold on the dump site, which the authorities declared full in 2001 and which was supposed to be closed down years ago. It's the capital's only official dump site and technically belongs to the local government. But instead of government offices, so the people here say, gangs control the landfill. In a seemingly lawless...
So you see it, people, it is the same way it go in a Jamaica. The local government control the dump site. It is a worldwide problem. So if we not take time out for talk about these things, people are going always get unalive on the dump. Yes, people. People are going to keep on and lose them life, but the thing are going to get worse now.
Zone, they have established rules that everyone who wants to enter the dump site has to abide by.
You hear that?
There's a strict picking hierarchy.
Listen
Anwanjiko, who
carefully.
has been a scavenger for 6 years, knows the value.
People, this is the part where me need one to go and take out the wax out on the ears. May I make sure say una hear everything where they going. Clean out all of the wax out on the ears now because a yassa we reach now. A yassa we reach and we want to understand how comes the man them lose them life on the dump site and we there and listen to people. I tell we bullshit. I tell we bullshit in our ears how the man them lose them life. People of Jamaica, listen what a go on on the dump site them. Listen what a go on now. People, me need to know right now. Me need to know right now to clean out the wax out on the ears. Clean out the wax out on the ears because I want to listen now. I know I want to listen. Listen now, people. Come in at the chat now. Come in at the chat now. Listen, people.
We know the rules of this place. If you want to work here, you have to abide by them. You should never pick from a truck you aren't supposed to pick from. You must wait for them to finish taking everything they want. Otherwise, it's just outright war. That truck is reserved for someone else, right, Richie?
You'll be beaten up if you
Abide by them. You should.
People, listen. Listen.
There's a strict picking hierarchy.
Listen.
Anwanjiko, who has been a scavenger for 6 years, knows the valuable trash belongs to the gang leaders and those collecting for them.
People, listen.
We know the rules of this place. If you want to work here, you have to abide by them. You should never pick from a truck you aren't supposed to pick from. You must wait for them to finish taking everything they want. Otherwise, it's just outright war.
Hey.
That truck is reserved for someone else, right, Richie?
You'll be beaten up if you try and scavenge from that one. You know who it belongs to? It's already owned.
But it's not only the scavengers who have to follow the rules. It's also the truck drivers who bring in an estimated 850 tons of waste here every day. We are told that they are charged an illegal security and offloading fee of $5 to $7, depending on how much trash they have to do.
I saw it going to Jamaica too. CM said it
You
go.
already paid your security fee? When you come in, that's when you pay for everything at the gate.
Listen.
The gangs at the site are overseen by so-called DumpSite lords. We find one who's willing to speak to us anonymously.
It's the gangs that control the dump site. We cannot just let anyone from outside come and pick the garbage.
Listen.
There was what we called the revolution, the overthrowing of the leadership of the dump site. The gangs fought each other. It was many people against one another. Around 14 to 15 people died at that time. People fought with machetes.
Was this taking place on the retirement dump in Montego Bay? Was this taking place on the retirement dump in Montego Bay? Because sometime we give the police them basket to carry water. Was this taking place and the retirement dump in Montego Bay where there was a big outright war, gunmanship over the dongle. Was this taking place? Was this taking place on the retirement dump in Montego Bay? Was this taking place? People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, people of Jamaica. Was gangship taking place on the retirement dump in Montego Bay? Was there gunmanship on the retirement dump in Montego Bay? Was there? Was there? But people, listen.
They were slaughtering each other. It was a bad time. Those who took over are the ones who are controlling the dump site now. But the current leadership is just waiting for a mutiny and another power struggle for control.
The
dump site lord says it's not the gangs running the dump site who make the big money.
Okay.
It's the people they answer to. The garbage cartels, networks of private companies and subcontractors.
People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, people. That's why we're telling us it. On Balaclava TV, we are going to dispel the rumor out there. We are going to dispel all the rumor that take place out there. Every rumor we are going out there, we are going to dispel it. We are going to dispel it. Because we have found out that there is a bigger person involved in the dump business. Listen.
That secure the lucrative government contracts for waste management. These contracts are known to be worth millions of dollars.
There are the cartels, powerful people. If you openly speak out about the dealings, there are
millions of dollars.
Their power struggle for control.
The dump site lord says it's not the gangs running the dump site who make the big money. It's the people they answer to. The garbage cartels, networks of private companies and subcontractors that secure the lucrative government contracts for waste management.
Have you already paid your security fee? When you come in, that's when you pay for everything at the gate.
The gangs at the site are overseen by so-called dump site lords. We find one who's willing to speak to us anonymously.
It's the gangs that control the dump site. We cannot just let anyone from outside come and pick the garbage. There was what we called the revolution, the overthrowing of the leadership of the dump site. The gangs fought each other. It was many people against one another. Around 14 to 15 people died at that time. People fought with machetes. They were slaughtering each other. It was a bad time. Those who took over are the ones who are controlling the dump site now. But the current leadership is just waiting for a mutiny and another power struggle for control.
The dump site lord says it's not the gangs running the dump site who make the big money. It's the people they answer to. The garbage cartels, networks of private companies and subcontractors that secure the lucrative government contracts for waste management.
I never know, sir. I never know, sir. There are people where you call garbage cartel. I never know. I never know, say. There are people where them call garbage cartel. People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica. I never know. I never know, say, you have garbage cartel. I never know. I never know. Say there is garbage cartel. Can somebody tell me what is a garbage cartel? What is a garbage cartel? People of Jamaica, what is a garbage cartel? What is a garbage cartel? People, what is a garbage cartel? What is a garbage cartel? What is a garbage cartel? I am flabbergasted. I want to know.
These contracts are known to be worth millions of dollars.
There are the cartels, powerful people. If you openly speak out about the dealings they're involved in, you're in danger. They all hide how they make their money, but they own the government contracts. For anyone in Kenya to get anything, you have to pay. We're used to it.
I want to know who is the garbage cartels in Jamaica? I am asking the question. Who is the garbage cartels in Jamaica? Who is the garbage cartels? Because I am finding out that there are garbage cartels available in Jamaica. People who is at the top echelon of the garbage business, the dumb business in a Jamaica. They are the cartels of garbage.
Even these contracts come in return for kickbacks.
That garbage is a lucrative business is no secret in Kenya, where 1/3 of citizens live below the poverty line. The governor of Nairobi, Mike Sonko, and other senior officials have been accused of making irregular payments for garbage collection services amounting to $3.5 million. The ethics and
People say anything you say go on in Africa, it take place in a Jamaica too. Jamaica is a mirror of Africa. Jamaica is anything we go on negatively in Africa, it happen in a Jamaica too. All the bad things were happening in Africa. Unjust government, corrupted government, government where put people behind them. All of them things that happen in Africa and it happen in Jamaica. All the bad practices in Africa is now happening in Jamaica right now. If Jamaica to do the thing that the American people do, Jamaica would be a better country. If Jamaica would do the thing that the Canadian government do, Jamaica would be a blessed country. If Jamaica did do the things that the UK government do, Jamaica would be a better country. But Jamaica tend to follow their African brothers in governing people. Pure corruption. Pure corruption. The only thing coming out of Africa right now is the story of Traore. That is the only thing good coming out of Africa. That is the only thing coming out of Africa that now look good. Traore. Everything else coming out of Africa is total demonization and corruption. But people, listen.
The Anti-Corruption Commission has accused the governor himself of accepting large bribes. Since Kenyan law forbids the commission from discussing cases which are before court, we asked the head of the commission, Twalib Abdallah Mbarak, to comment on corruption.
People, you know, say, you know, say, I'm not going to stay no more than an hour on this live. But in finishing, the people of Jamaica got to understand that our country leadership now is nothing to talk about, because we'll find out that this Prime Minister here, if him find out, say, when you use your toilet, the do way you do, people want it to buy. This Prime Minister here will soon take over all pumping station. If people find out in a Jamaica say them can't sell shit now, the Prime Minister here would have tried to take it from them. If people in a Jamaica now find out say them can't sell shit, you know, see the Prime Minister will sell out the mongrel dog them. Every minute you see people come and bungle up some mongrel dog and ship them out We don't know where them gone. This Prime Minister here in a dark selling too. Mongrel dark selling. Him in a everything where this Prime Minister here can put him on pan for make $1. Him hot it. But people, be ye aware. Be ye aware. Until later on.